solve this one question which is from the sequences and series. Again, this is also a easiest question. So just we need to understand the pattern what he has given. So the question is here, suppose the x1, x2, x3 and till 100th term are in arithmetic progression such that the 5th term value is given, which is -4, and he has given one condition here, and then we need to find the value of x100. Okay, this is the question mark. So 100th term value we have to find out here. Okay, so when we observe here that one condition he has given, the series is in AP. Yes, so since series is in AP, the 5th term value is given. What is the 5th term value he has given? Which is -4. Okay, if you are well versed about the arithmetic progression, if I want to get the next term, what we can do? We will just add the difference to the previous term, right? If it is not clear, take an example. So this is a term 1, this is a term 2, and this is a term 3, right? So let's understand with one example, a basic example I will be taking here. So the term 1 is a 2 here, the next 4 and 6. 2, 4, 6, this absolutely these are in arithmetic progression only, because the common difference we were having the 2, 2 here. Okay, now if I simplify this 4 as 2 plus 2, why you are writing in this manner in the sense, see here, first term, because as we know, first term is A, second term is always A plus D, and the third term will be A plus 2D, right? Similarly it goes on, which means the first term will be added with the next terms, or else it is very simple. Already it is 4, in the sense first term is added with the common difference, which is giving here 4. If I want to get the third term, understand only these numbers. In this second term we were having the 4 and third term we were having the 6, right? So to get the third term to the second term, what I am adding? I am just adding with the difference, am I right? Yes. So 4 plus the difference. What is the common difference for this given series? It is 2, right? So 4 plus 2 is how much? It is 6. Now same way, ma'am, if I want to find the fourth term, so if I want to find the fourth term, I know only the third term, which is a 6 is given, and the common difference is given 2. Yes, can we find the fourth term? Yes, of course. So 6 plus D will give us the fourth term, which is nothing but 6 plus 2 is nothing but 8, right? So remember one thing, in case of the arithmetic progression, to get the next term, we will add with the common differences. Okay, so based on this rule, what we can do is, in this question, 5th term is given. 5th term is equal to -4. And what can be the 6th term? 6th term is -4 plus D, am I right? Yes, of course, ma'am, in this given question, he has not given the D. Common difference is not given. Still, we can solve this question. But try to understand the concept here, okay? Analyze this question first here. Based on the 5th term, whatever he has given, x5 we can write -4, and the 6th term is -4 plus D has given, and one condition he has given. What the condition is? See here, 2 6th term plus 2 times of the 9th term is equal to the sum of the 11th term and 13th term. If I common 2 from this side, right, what I will be getting? 6th term plus 9th term, which is equal to sum of the 11th term plus 13th term. But okay, already we have taken 2 common here. If I cross multiply 2 here, it is divided by 2, am I right? Yes. Now understand the concept here. What is interesting thing is, see, 2 ways we can do here. One thing is, 6th term already we know, which is a -4 plus D. Similarly, if we don't know, write down the 7th term, 8th term, 9th term, and it goes on. See, x9 in the sense 9th term you will be getting, and we require the 11th term and we require the 13th term. This is the one method. If you are not aware about the, see, madam, we know only this term, only one, we know this concept in the sense, this one method you can follow. Write down all the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th term and substitute whatever the terms he has given and simplify that further. That is the one method. Or else if I observe here, what we require? 6th term, 9th term. Okay, fine. 6th term is already done. We require the 9th term. Now once you have to observe the one pattern here. Whenever he is asking the 5th term, it is started with the -4. From 6th term onwards, it is added with the difference here, plus D plus D. which means that there is a gap of 5 terms, right? So can I say x9 is given in the sense, can I write minus 4 plus 5d? 5d, no, 9 minus 5. 9 minus 5 is how much it is? 4d. Okay, see, understand here. For example, if you are getting confused here, let me write this 7th term here. Okay, x6 already we have written, which is minus 4 plus d. Okay, so next term, if I want to write the 7th term, it is minus 4 plus 2d. Just pause the video and analyze it. Okay, there is no d here, d is started, next it is 2d. If I write 8th, okay, let us write the 8th term to better understand. It is 3d. What is the 9th term here? Minus 4 plus the 4d. Is this clear? Now observe the pattern here. 7 minus 2 will give us a 5, 8 minus 3 gives us a 5, and 9 and minus 4 gives us a 5, which you can understand by this method also. Or else, since the 5th term is started, in the sense there is a gap of 5 terms, right? So that is also we can do understand. That way also you can understand. So this is what you can write, like a 9th term, 11th term, and 12th and 13th term. That is the one procedure, and you can substitute that and you will get an answer. That is the one procedure, guys. Okay. Suppose if you are using this method, in the sense it will be quite lengthy. We'll understand in a simple way here. What we required is that much only we will substitute. It will be very easiest to simplify this question. Why? Because when we observe this one condition, what it does? 11th term plus 13th term divided by 2. Okay, one rule in case of arithmetic progression you might be aware about. Whenever we have a successive terms, like a 3, okay, whenever we have a 3 successive terms, like A, B, C, what is the arithmetic mean? Arithmetic mean will be equals to B is equal to sum of the first and the last term divided by 2. Am I right? Yes. Based on this rule, what I will do is, I'll take the 11th term as 11, x11, sorry, I'll take the A as 11th term, then it is 12th, then it is 13th. Now I think you got the concept here. Okay. So what we can do is, the x12, which is the 12th term, is equal to 11th term plus 13th term upon 2. So can I substitute entirely the 11th and 13th term upon 2 is equal to the 12th term? Yes. So by this, the simplification part will be easier. That's it. Otherwise, if I follow this rule, in the sense, the simplification part will be quite lengthy. So this entire thing will be equal to what? It is x12, which is nothing but 12th term. Now already x is 6th term and 9th term we have done, and what we required is 12th term. Okay. Now see, 12th term, 12 minus 5, it is how much? 70, which means minus 4 plus 9. See, 9, if you want 4 plus 5, 9, or 5 plus, 7 plus 5, it is how much it is? 12. You do that way, or once you have written, you check that common difference, which is 5. Okay. So 6 minus 1 is 5, 9 minus 4 is 5, 12 minus 7 is 5. So substitute here. So 6th term is minus 4 plus d, and 9th term is minus 4. Okay, let's write down what it is, because plus sign is there, right? We'll write down minus 4 plus 4d, which is equal to 12th term. 12th term is minus 4 plus 7d. Okay, 12th term is minus 4 plus 7d. Minus 4 is minus 8, or you can cancel 1 minus 4. It will be further easier, right? So it is minus 4. 4d plus 5d is 5d. 5d, if I shift that side, it is 7d minus 5d. 7d minus 5d, in the sense it is 2d. 2d, if I simplify further, d is equal to how much I will be getting? Minus 2, because 2 2s are 4. Okay, so what we got is d is equal to minus 2. Yes. So once we got the common difference value, what the question is asking? He is asking us to find the 100th term, right? So now I think once you understand this pattern, it is very easiest to write down the 100th term. Am I right? So 100th term is equals to minus 4 plus 95d, because 100 minus 5 or 95 plus 5 is how much it is? 100. 5 terms gap is there, right? 100, and it is 95d. Now substitute the d value here, so that will be your final answer. So it is minus 4, 95 into d. 95 twos are, 95 twos are, it is how much it is? 190, but minus sign we are having. So the final answer is minus 194. Okay, 194. So the right answer for this equation is the option B, which is minus 194. Okay, I hope it is clear. So very basic logics of arithmetic progression has been used here. So again, it is a quite easiest question only if you know the rules of this arithmetic progression and the basic rule of the AP, right? I hope it is clear. Okay.